Greetings from English Flight Academy. I hope all my students are doing well. In this video, you'll learn more about when to use English phrasal verbs. You already learnt in part 1 and in this part 2, I'll be explaining more about phrasal verbs. Let's recapitulate phrasal verbs before we move ahead. So what's a phrasal verb? A phrasal verb is a combination of a verb and a preposition. A phrasal verb is also a combination of a verb and an adverb. Sometimes a combination of all the three, that's verb, adverb and preposition. Look down on is also a phrasal verb. Okay, look is the verb there, down is an adverb and on is a preposition. So sometimes it's also a combination of a verb, adverb and preposition. So what's a phrasal verb? A phrasal verb is a combination of a verb and a preposition. As I told you, look into, look is a verb and into is a preposition. So the meaning of look into is research or investigate. And the example is, our manager is supposed to look into this problem and find a solution for it as well. So the second definition is, it's a combination of a verb and an adverb. So the example given there is put off. Put is a verb and off is an adverb. And put off means to postpone. And the example in a sentence is, we had to put off the meeting for a week till the strike was over. Put off means to postpone. And the third definition is, it's a combination of a verb, an adverb and a preposition. And the example given there is look down on someone. To feel that someone is less important than you or someone doesn't deserve respect. She looked down on her relatives as they are all illiterates. So let's learn 5 new commonly used phrasal verbs in today's video. The first one in the list is bank on. Bank on means count or rely on. We are banking on their help. We can't do it alone. And the second phrasal verb in the list is be down with, means be ill. I've informed my director that I'm down with fever and is off work today. Thankfully, she accepted my leave. The third one in the list is call up. Call up means to telephone. I called up the absentees today, but sadly no one responded well. Called up means telephoned. And fourth one in the list is clear up, means to explain. I requested our maths teacher to clear up all the doubts of below average students so that they do well in the upcoming board examination. Come on. The last one in the list is come on. Come on is a phrasal verb and it means encouragement. Come on, don't give up now when you are so close to the victory. One of the most important things to understand is there are 2 types of phrasal verbs. Separable phrasal verb, we can separate the words in the phrasal verb. Give back means return. Are they going to give back the textbook they borrowed from us? Or it can also be written as give it back. So here we are separating the phrasal verb. In the first sentence, are they going to give back the textbook they borrowed from us? We are not separating it, we are writing it together. But in the second sentence, give it back, we are separating the phrasal verb. So it's a separable phrasal verb. And the second phrasal verb is inseparable phrasal verb. We can't separate the words in the phrasal verb here. And the example given there is go over means review. Let's go over some important topics learnt earlier. That means let's review some important topics learnt earlier. The students who are in the habit of reading newspaper might have come across in the news headlines many phrasal verbs are given. So let's understand how it's used in the news headlines in the newspaper. In today's newspaper, I found this headline, Pakistanis behind Chinese info war on border standoff. So info over there is information war. If you read the complete news, you will understand it thoroughly. But over there, the meaning of standoff is a situation in which agreement in an argument does not seem possible. So, standoff is a phrasal verb. Stand is a verb and off is an adverb. The second headline given there in the newspaper today is NEP, that is New Education Policy, being pushed through without consultation. Congressman has said that. So, push through here means to cause a plan or suggestion to be officially accepted or put into use. The best way to understand is put into use. So NEP, the New Education Policy, was is not given there because it's news headline. We don't use the helping verbs in the news headlines. Okay. NEP being pushed through means NEP was being pushed through means put into use without any consultation from the opposition parties. So that's what given in the newspaper today. Another headline in the newspaper given today is quarantine rules eased for travelers. Eased for means made less severe or less difficult. Okay. Another important thing to note is phrasal verbs can have multiple meanings. We need to understand it according to the context in which they are used. I tried explaining this in the previous video also with the help of one phrasal verb, how it is used in different contexts. You can just go through this too. And here, bang up. Bang up means put someone in prison. The example can be given like the judge banged him up for 8 years. Means the judge put him into prison for 8 years. And the second meaning of bang up is damage badly. He banged his car up previous night. Okay, that means he damaged his car badly, maybe in an accident, very badly. So in this Let's Talk session, I have picked up few more phrasal verbs so that you understand it better, how it's used in the daily conversation. Aim at means to target, and we can ask a question like this to somebody: what is this magazine all about? This magazine is aimed at teenagers. That means this magazine is targeted at teenagers. All the content which is used in that magazine is about teenagers. So it is targeting the teenagers. Okay. The second one is backup. Make a copy of computer data. I explained in the previous video, backup also means support. Okay. But here in this context which we are using, it means make a copy of computer data. Does the computer faculty take backup of the important documents daily? No, he doesn't. Does the computer faculty take backup of the important documents daily? No, he doesn't. One more example, answer back. Answer back means to reply rudely to someone in authority. Why was the student punished? He was punished for answering back the principal. Why was the student punished? He was punished for answering back the principal. I hope the topic taught today is very clear. If you haven't understood, you can ask me through the mail or through the comment section so that I can clarify it more in the upcoming videos. The only thing to understand phrasal verbs is to make use of the phrasal verbs frequently in your daily conversations. I request the new viewers to subscribe to our channel English Flight Academy and hit the bell icon so that you get notified of all the newly updates. Like it and share it with the members of the family and friends. See you next time in the next video with an interesting topic. Bye for now. Happy learning.